What's up, YouTube? Let's do the New York Times hard Sudoku puzzle for November 29th, 2025. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe for more Sudoku videos like this. Just want to let you know, as I've been saying, my goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So if you have not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. I would greatly appreciate that. We are right on pace to get to 1,000. Short term, looking to get to 800 by the end of this month. So just between today and tomorrow, would like to get to 800 to stay on pace for that. So again, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell so that you get updated when I upload new videos. And if you'd like to try this puzzle yourself, I will have a link in the description as always. And so with that being said, let's fill the grid. So we got two ones looking into this box. So we got 1 in one of these two cells. Over here we got 9 in one of these two cells. We got this 9, and this 9. 7 and 7 looking into this box. Let's pencil that. I do want to take a look at this box. We have a 2, 4, 1. So I want to see what else is looking into that box, because there might be some pointing there that we can make a note of. Now, first thing I notice is that 3 can be placed, because we have this 3 that looks across, this 3 looks across, this 3 looks down. So 3 has to be right here. That means 3 has to be right here. That also means 3 has to be right here. And we can come up here and pencil those 3s, and we can place one more 3 right here. That means we can place this 3. And we're done with, hold on. Okay, there we go. We're done with 3s. And this is going to be a 9 as well, because that 3 displaced a 9 corner mark. 9 had to be in one of those two cells. All right, so all the 3s are done. 1 and 2. So let's look at that. 1 is going to be in one of these 3 cells. 2 is, no, we can place a 2. Okay, this 2 looks down, but we already have a 2 over here. So up in this box, 2 is going to go right there. 2 is going to go right there. 2 is going to be in one of these 2 cells. Now let's also look at the 2, 4, 1. We have 2 and 1 already up in this box, but 4 looks up here. So 4 is in one of these 2 cells, and that actually puts 4 in one of these 3 cells. We got 9 and 9, and then we can place a 9 right here because this 9 looks across. So we can place that 9. And then over here in this box, 9 is going to be in one of these 2 cells. I notice 5. We're not worried about 3 anymore, but 5 sees this cell. So in this column, 5 has to be up here. And therefore, that's about all we can say. This 5 looks across, but 5 could still go here, here. Oh no, we have this 5 here as well. We can place a 5 right there. I didn't see this 5. So that's a 5. And now we're left with a 1, 4 pair right here. So this is a triple, and we'll be able to place this digit as well. So for the column, to figure out the triple, we're going to look at the column. We need a 6, 7, 8. So we'll fill that in. Just make sure. Yeah, this is a 1, 4 pair. I just wanted to double check that. Yeah, the 1 and 4 look up. This one and this one restricts 1 here. 4 looks up here. 4 is here. Okay, just wanted to make sure. And we have 6, 7, 8 right here. And this is going to be a 5. All right. Now let's go back up here. We really didn't even finish scanning up here, but we have the 2s, the 9s, 1s, 7s. What about 8? Not much with 8. I'm also going to look at at least these 2 rows here, which are down to 4. So this row here is down to 4, 5, 6, 8. So we got 4, 5, 6 there. This is 5, 6, 8. This is 5, 8. And this is 4, 6, 8. Now this row here is 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is just 4, 5, 6. This is 4, 6, 7. This is 4. This is just 5, 6, 7. And this is 4 or 6, but not 7. All right. I'm not going to do this row yet. I'm going to actually move down and scan this band here. And I notice this row is down to 3. So we need a 1, 4, 8. I'm going to fill it in. This is just 1, 4. This is 1, 4, 8. What about 6? Let me think about this box too. This box is down to 3 because this is a pair. So we need 6, 7, and 8. This, I'm going to just fill this box in also. This is just 4, 6, 8. This whole column needs 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's just going to be 5, 6, 8. Okay. 2 can be penciled in this box. This 2 looks down, this 2 looks across. 2 can be penciled down here as well. Not seeing much else. And take a quick look at this row here is down to 4. We need 1, 6, 7, 8. 1, 6 in this cell. Can't be a 7, 8. This can only be 7, 8. It can't be 1, 6. Might as well just mark that as well. 2 up here in this box. 5 is in one of these 2 cells. This entire box is down to 4, 5, 6, 8. All right. Over here we're down to 4, so might as well just mark this as well. This box needs 1, 4, 5, 6. I don't see a whole lot else going this way. Let's kind of look at, before we get down to this band here, let's look at this column. We need 1, 4, 6, 8, and we do need a 7. Speaking of 7, 7 is limited over here to these 3 cells. Oh, 9. We have a 2, 9 pair here. That's nice. This 9 and this 9 looking into this box. 2 is also limited to those 2. So these 3 cells are from 5, 7, 8. And let's look at the rest of this box. We need 1, 4, 7, 8. So now this is the only place for 7, which is very helpful. That means this is not 7. So 1, 4, 6, 8. Okay, this is just 6, 8 down here. So that gives us a 4, 6, 8. So this is the only place for 1 now. And the way to double check that, the way I always double check, is to look and make sure, can 1 go here? No, because of this 1. 1 can't go here because of this 1. 1 can't go here because of this 1. So for this column, 1 has to go right here. That makes this a 4, that makes this an 8. Okay, let's make sure we clean up our pencil marks. So I think that takes care of that. 8 is going to go in one of these 2 cells now. 4 is going to go in one of these 2 cells. This is a pair. Okay, so this is going to be 4, 8. That removes 4, 8 from this box here, this cell, I mean. And so for the column, we need 5, 6, and 1. We do still need a 1, so now 1 can't go here, can't go in these 2, cannot go here. So for this column, 1 has to go right here. And this is going to be a 5, 6 pair in the column. Okay, so 1 is restricted here. 4, 6, 7, 8. Let's just look at this box. We need a 1, 2, 6, 9. Looks like this could be 1, 6, or 9. 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 6, or 9. It's not restricted at all. So let's move on to this. Let's kind of look at anything that's limited. Like, so this column here is down to 1, 2, 6, 9. Actually, this has to be a 6. So look at this column. We need a 1, 2, 6, and 9. This cell is part of that column that needs those 4 digits, and it can't be 1, 2, or 9. So this has to be a 6. So that's not 6. That is that we had this row filled out, and this was down to 1, 6. So now this has to be a 1. This is not going to be a 1 or a 6 now. It's got to be a 7. Okay, that makes this an 8. Because again, we had this whole row filled out. So we know that this is an 8 now, and this is a 6. It's not 6. This is going to be 6 now. We had this whole box, this whole column and this whole box filled out. So this is 6 now. This is 5. This is 7. This is 5. This is 6. Just going around, cleaning up. Let's come back down here. This is not 7. This is not 7. This is not 7. That's 7. That's 8. That is not 8, so this must be the 8. What do we got here? 2, 9. So this is 9, this is 2. We're left with 4, 5 here. This can't be 2. So we got 1, 6, and 9 going on here, so this must be a 2. Actually, we could just look at the column and finish that out with a 2. That resolves the 2, 9. And come over here. This is not 9 anymore, so this has to be a 9. All right, what else? What else? I'm probably missing something. 4, 5. This 6 right here makes this a 4. So this must be an 8. That's not 8. That's not 5. Actually, this is not 5 either, so this has to be 6. That's not 6. Down to 5, 7, 8. The 4 here points here and makes this 4. Neither of these are 4 now. So we're down to 1, 5 in these two cells. That makes this an 8. That's not 4. We're down to 5, 7. This has to be a 7. This is 5. That's not 7. So this is 6. Oh. There we go. This is a 6, 8 pair. And we can finish this column with 7. Let's go up here and finish this column with a 6. That's a 4. That's 4, that's 5. That's 1, that's 5. That's 1, that's 6. 6 and 8. 4 and 8. 4 and 1. All right, very nice puzzle today. I think one of the keys is to focus on this box early on. Like anytime you see given digits arranged like this 2, 4, 1, and we have other digits up here, you want to kind of look and see what you can get from that early on. There might have been some other things like that in this puzzle. I don't know if I noticed them necessarily, but the puzzle just seemed to go pretty smooth today. So let me know how you did in the comments, and I'll see you next time.